for data scientists, I think especially early career data scientists, that same kind of tireless self-promotion is critical to landing their first great data science job.
Right.
So do you have suggestions for listeners who maybe today aren't comfortable with that kind of self-promotion? How can they get over the issues?
So this is a mindset problem. So let me tell you my mindset. First of all, I don't even think I do shameless self-promotion. I just think the things I'm building are awesome. My book is awesome. My platform's awesome. The platform's free.
I didn't say
I-
shameless. I said tireless.
tireless, shameless, whatever you call it, right? I get that that could be seen by other people. And same way when I'm DJing, I'm like, oh, this guy's just trying to promote his DJ thing. But it's like, no, I love putting on parties. I love what I do. So I think that's the first thing to realize, which is I'm super passionate about the work. And to get hired, you want to showcase that passion too. I think portfolio projects are a really good way to show your own passion. My portfolio projects, like the things I worked on that got me hired, was a little bit of DJing, or my side startup that I did in college that used data to, it was basically like fantasy football, but for musicians, where instead of drafting football players, you would be drafting hip hop artists onto your fantasy label. And then using Spotify data, we'd be able to price how good is each artist and then kind of reward people who are able to pick up and coming artists. So it was this kind of it's called rap stock, like a stock market for rappers, right? That was what I did in college because it combined music, it combined data, and it combined code. And I grew that to 2,000 monthly active users. I didn't grow that. I didn't make any money really, but I grew that because I loved music. I thought I had good music taste. It used data, and I just had fun with it. And that's kind of why I got to do. It's called growth engineering at Facebook, which is again combination of data and software engineering and marketing to grow the Facebook product, to run a lot of A/B tests and understand the A/B testing data, and to kind of increase the user base and engagement of Facebook in data-driven ways with rapid experimentation, which is kind of how you can kind of see how the music is combining with entrepreneurship, combining with marketing, combining with data, and it kind of all flows together. So I think that's the first big thing is be passionate about your work. And best way to be passionate is, well, look, you might not be passionate about Gaussian mixture models or about this boring Titanic data set. But if in your own portfolio project, you get to pick something cool you're interested in and you do it on your own, you have no reason not to be passionate about it when you're talking in an interview. And that's what gets you hired. Your passion for learning and your passion for data science, especially for an early career person, because look, an early career person might not have all the skills. But so who are you going to bet on? Two people both need to do a lot of learning because they're early career.
Right.
But I'm going to bet on the passionate person who's just like genuinely happy to be doing this work than the other person who might be there for the money or for some other reason or just because they fell into it.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with your guidance here. And it is the number one piece of advice that I give to people when they're asking me what they should be doing to get hired in data science or in software engineering or any other kind of challenging role. Absolutely. Portfolio projects where you came up with the idea for that project. Or even better, like you're saying, an entrepreneurial side hustle. That can be more commitment.
Yeah.
But that's an even better.
Yeah, you don't have to do that for a data job, but just finding a cool data set that you like that people haven't beat to death, like Titanic or the Iris data set, and then doing something interesting with it and telling a story, making interesting visual, puts you already in the top 20% of candidates.
Yeah.
And the other part about being comfortable with promoting yourself is it starts from having confidence around your own skills, right? The confidence comes from the skills, and the confidence also comes from knowing that those skills are like yours. It's not because you got a certification. It's not because so-and-so said you got an A in the class. It's because you were there, you built these projects, you can practice your questions on Data Lemur, and you can verify like, oh yeah, I actually do know what I do. I do know what I'm doing, and that's where the confidence comes from, and that's helps you promote yourself better. Because when you're genuinely passionate about it, and you're confident in your own abilities, promoting yourself is not hard.